Good day.
Hello there.
Greetings.
Salutations.
Yeah. Greetings!
As soon as I said that word, I'm like, oh no. What have I done?
Yeah. Steady on.
No, we're not going to get any.
Yeah.
They don't own that phrase, that expression.
Yeah.
There's not going to be anything.
I'll have to beef it out.
What have we got today? We have got. I'm asking you, like you know. It's my thing.
The Boss PlayStation 4, 3.
It's the Boss. PlayStation 3.
Yeah.
Pitch Shifter Delay.
Yeah, they've gone into games consoles now.
This is an old pedal. This is now like I don't know when they came out exactly, but it's these are
mid noughties sometime.
Yeah, I think early mid 2000s. Yeah, I think. It's getting on a bit now. It's certainly been usurped by much more modern pedals. So like the PS-3, I think they're on now. The Harmonist probably covers most of this stuff, except for the delay. It doesn't have a delay in it. I don't think the PS-3. Whereas this one does.
There's a few sort of the rarer Boss pedals, isn't there, where they've kind of like they're sort of slightly odd combinations of things.
Yeah,
like that you hardly like. I mean, like other pedals do them as well. Like probably but like there's not many like Boss pedals around that.
Right.
They tend to be like most Boss pedals. It's like basics, isn't it? Like your basic. Straightforward
a lot
effects,
of them are,
yeah. And then occasionally, like you'll just sort of see one crop up on
it's
eBay,
just a random
and you're
thing.
like, "What even is that? I've never heard of that one."
Yeah,
like
I'm always curious about this kind of stuff. That's why I bought this. To be honest, I'm like, what even is that? A pitch shifter delay? Like, I need to check this out. I need to get one of them. There's a PS2 as well, which is also a pitch shifter delay. And then there's the PS5, which is just the super shifter, I think. That doesn't have a delay. So there's all these kinds of things to choose from, and they're all blue. So it's scrolling through eBay, you're seeing all these blue Boss pedals, and it's like, which is which? I don't, and I knew nothing about any of them.
You find that you've accidentally bought a blues driver.
Yeah.
I think they did like a delay and reverb at one point.
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, the RV5, I
whatever
think, is the digital.
I think it's quite rare.
Delay and reverb in one. I think it's the RV5.
I've only ever seen them a couple of times. But...
Are they grey?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the RV5. I'd love to get one of them as well to mess around with. Yeah. That'd be a lot of fun. Okay, so let's dig in because there's a fair few modes to go through here.
Right then.
First 3 modes are all just delays.
Okay.
So, first of all... So, in the first 3 modes, they're highlighted in a sort of chrome box, and that corresponds to the bottom parameters here. So you've got feedback on the left for these 2 middle knobs, and the delay time. So the delay time, if I extend that a bit, so you've got a longer delay and then a longer feedback as well, so you've got some longer repeats going on.
Quite an odd sound it's making as you're turning the knobs, isn't it? It reminds me of the TC Electronic one, the flashback a little bit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's not doing that thing where it like actually changes the normally like you change it on a delay. It sort of goes. Yeah. It's kind of just like
one of the first things I noticed about this pedal is that it doesn't
that.
It doesn't react in a lot of the same ways that most delay pedals do.
Yeah.
So like oscillation, it does not oscillate.
Yeah, similar to the
at all.
Similar to the flashback. It's like really hard to get it.
But it's like you kind of want the option, I think, with delays pedals. You're like,
yeah,
come on, like, yeah, I want to have fun. I want to mess around with some oscillation. So this is obviously a super fast, like, not even slap back. This is like super fast delay that it's on at the moment. So the second one is a slightly longer delay.
It's perfectly pleasant.
Yep, and then a slightly longer one, an even longer delay again.
I think it's broke.
See, this is the quirks that you get with this digital delay. It's so weird. Turned it full wet, so you've got no dry signal at all.
Nice.
It's all right, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, it's alright, yeah.
those first 2-3 modes, they're
If you
all,
didn't have another delay pedal.
yeah, perfectly serviceable.
Yeah.
No tap tempo though. Not even
well.
like a classic Boss press to hold, to access the tap tempo feature.
Can you
that,
can you do it with an extra pedal?
no, there's an expression pedal input which does the whole pitch shifter thing, which we will come to. But yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff to get to yet. So that's the delay section. This next one, mode 4, is the first of the pitch shifting elements, but it still has the delay in there as well, so you can have the pitch delay going on. So in this one,
that's strange.
You've got a detune rather than a full pitch shift. You've just got a detune effect on.
I was thinking it sounded a little bit like a chorus.
Yeah, well, that's essentially what a chorus is, isn't it? It's like bending. Chorus, you get a chorus sound when you blend. When you bend a delay with a. Oh, how do you do it now? I forget what the definition is, but it's a time-based effect, so it's like you can get some chorus effects from delay pedals by playing around with like mix and delay time and stuff.
And here's me thinking a chorus just came after a verse. I think we've made that joke before.
I think you might have. Don't drag me into this. So that's the detune section mode. So that's detuned octave up. And this one's detuned, not an octave, but yeah, detuned upwards in pitch. This one's detuned down in pitch, turning the knob the other way. I quite like the feedback knob in this mode. Makes it makes the effect a much more extreme kind of.
Yeah.
So like dialing it all the way up, you get this. I love it. You can hear like how the note like just dive.
It'd sound amazing with a bit of reverb behind it, wouldn't it?
It would sound really cool. If only I had something here that had. I didn't actually bring any reverb with me, but never mind. But yeah, dialing the feedback off, and then you just get a more basic kind of detune effect.
Yeah, that's
a lot more subtle.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. That was the detune setting. This one is full-on pitch shifting on one side anyway. That's 2 octaves.
Yeah.
As you can tell. And then dialing it back is 1 octave.
That's pretty good, yeah.
It's not horrendous.
No, it tracks quite well.
It's quite old though. You can tell it's an old pitch effect.
Yeah, I quite like the old pitch set.
You're a fan.
Yeah, it's the broken sort of.
It's that kind of like, I don't know. It's something about like the quality to the pitch of these older pedals that have these kind of old school chips in them that have, not fully capable of handling this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like the way they kind of break up and just kind of disintegrate.
They kind of glitch out a lot.
Yeah, it's the high pitched kind of element to them. I find it's like it's slightly kind of. I hate them. I'm gonna come out and say, I'm trying to like find them. I'm like, see where you're coming from. I hate it. I think it's horrible.
It's not great.
But you said you liked it, and I'm like,
I can't. I like it.
It's all right dialing it back a bit, so it's not as extreme.
I kind of like it. It's sort of it's like the old whammy pedals, they kind of.
Oh no, I think they're loads better. The whammy, the quality of the pitch effect in them is loads better to me.
Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I might have to cut this bit.
Oh no, this is the best stuff. So that's pitch down. Let's pitch down a bit.
There's a weird kind of undertone to that, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like a kind of
an undertone of crapness.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Let me play one note and like. Hear it kind of hissing underneath it.
Sure, it's not something vibrating.
It could be. No, because it seems to be coming from the speaker. Like
it's not the microphone, is it? Like something vibrating in the microphone. It's like pressing.
Nah. Nah, it's still doing it.
Oh right, okay.
It's like there's like a sizzle.
It sounds like a hi-hat, like the chain under a hi-hat, like vibrating.
Yeah, the snares.
That's what I mean. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it does actually.
The number of times because my sister used to play drums, and it's like whenever she didn't have a drum kit, whenever she was in the room playing the drum kit which was in my room. And I was playing guitar, the number of times I'd be hearing this like and I'd be like, what the hell is that? And I'd be like hunting around, because usually she'd remember to like slack off the what's it called?
The snares. Yeah.
Is that what it's called? The
bit yeah.
Okay, I don't know this.
The wire, the snare wire.
Yeah, she'd usually remember to like take the slack off of it so that it was just loose and it wouldn't rattle. But yeah, sometimes she didn't, and I'd be like going out of my mind trying to figure out what the hell this sound was. Where is this rattle coming from? Yeah, I was like, oh man, every time. Moving on, let's crack on through this. I
like it when you hear it on record sometimes. Like,
yeah,
you know, there's a song by a band called The View where it's like there's like a really loud bit of feedback at the start, and like pretty much all you can hear is like the snares. And it's got like a really good live kind of sound, which I enjoy anyway. No, you know what? I stand by it. I quite like the high pitch.
That's cool. Yeah. I'm glad you do. This pedal does have
sort of like broken up nastiness.
This pedal does have a little following, like a cult following of fans.
I can imagine it does actually.
Yeah. Well, if you want to buy it off me,
no. I don't like it that much.
That was mode 6.
Okay.
I believe. I think. Double check it. 4, 5. Yes, that's mode 6. This next one is the only reason I haven't sold this pedal already.
Oh, I think I know what this might be, actually. I think I saw a video about this before.
Have you?
Yeah.
This is like the secret weapon of this pedal. Mode 7. This is basically what is inspired it inspired a whole bunch of other more boutique pedals to kind of copy or emulate this effect, because it's a well, you'll hear for yourself what is going on here.
Yeah, this was it.
Yeah.
It's like the shimmer kind of thing.
Yes.
Oh my life, that's so nice.
It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, I really like that.
For me, like all the pitch stuff before this, it's like, not a fan, and then you get to this bit and you're like, that's amazing. After reverb as well. What do you say to that?
I really like that.
That's amazing, right? That sounds so good.
Yeah.
It's the only thing worth keeping about this pedal for me. It's
I remember I nearly bought one of these
amazing.
a few months back. I saw one pop up on eBay and I was like, oh, I've never seen one of those before. I looked up a couple of videos and I was like, oh, wow. Like, that sound is like so cool.
There is an effect or similar kind of thing in multi-stomp, in the Zoom multi-stomp, which we haven't done a video on actually, which is weird because I'm like obsessed with this thing, and all these videos we haven't actually done.
Haven't you covered it quite extensively on my own channel?
Your but you channel, know, not everybody watches my
stuff.
They should definitely,
and vice versa.
Yes, indeed. Yeah. But you know, there are a lot of people that haven't. So we should do that at some point. Yeah. But
that'll be like not an hour long.
Yeah, probably. But as good as the multi-stomp is, and as good as the effect for this kind of thing. It's like a pitch delay thing that's got in there. I think it's the ice delay. It's called ice delay in the Multiton. It's similar to this, but something is missing. Like it has.
It's that undercurrent of
Yeah.
rubbish that you mentioned earlier. Like
That's what's giving it the magic.
undertone of yeah.
Play something more. Play some more of that because I love this thing. Let's go an octave down. Not as good.
Can you blend like?
I'm turning the effect up a bit.
Like turn the guitar out. Like,
Yeah, a full wet.
Yeah. It's kind of reminding me a little bit of it's a bit Radioheady that I think there's a song on Amnesiac like Spinning Plates.
Okay.
It's called and it's yeah.
I'm 2 octaves up on that one.
That's great, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah.
So that's mode 7, the famous mode 7. Mode 8, I can't even remember. I think this is a dual. Yeah, we're into the dual pitch shifting stage now. So you've got both of these knobs operating 2 independent pitch effects. So you can blend, you can have a combination of up and down and whatever, everything in between. So that's right. In this mode, you've got 2 detune effects.
Okay, yeah.
So rather than a full octave or anything, you've got.
Alright.
Haven't heard that song in a while.
That's cool.
That's all right.
Yeah.
So I've got one knob turned all the way down, and then the other one turned all the way up. So there's obviously all the in between stuff as well for weirdness. But yeah, kind of sounds like a chorus. That's mode 8. Mode 9. This is a detune on one side and a pitch, full pitch shifter on the other.
Oh, I know what sounds right. Like even higher up the fretboard. Like.
Man.
On a mission to make Phil's ears bleed.
I know.
By the end of this video.
Okay, so this is both sides of this are a pitch shifter now.
it's gone. Never mind.
Oh,
yeah. My iron lung.
Iron lung. Yeah.
No, it's completely.
Probably just as well.
No, I've
You've
lost
got nearly there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably one of the better sounding modes. You can get both up and down, or a combination of. Mode 11 is the last one on here, and it's basically just for the expression pedal, so we don't even need to look at that really.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the PS3
Yeah, that's all right.
by
Isn't it?
Boss.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it is a pretty quirky. It's worth keeping around for a little while longer, probably just
one of
for the quirkiness.
Boss's weirdos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I like it for that.
Yeah.
I think fair play.
Well done.
Fair play to them for having a go.
Thinking outside the boss.
That's bad. But yeah, no, it's worth having just for that mode 7, to be honest. I mean, you think about it. This pedal cost me, I think it was £90, 91, something like that, from Japan.
Oh, okay.
A Japanese seller on eBay was selling this, and I'm like, I will have one of those. Thank you very kindly. And yeah, when you think about how much the I forget what the other pedal is that I'm thinking of that uses this kind of pitch shifting delay thing. I think it's the Rainbow Machine I'm thinking of.
Oh yeah.
The Earthquaker Devices Rainbow Machine does a lot of this kind of stuff.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
And like that thing's worth like 200, 160, 200. I don't know. I'm not sure what they go for secondhand, but a lot of people talk about them as being like this amazing pedal. Like, you know, it's like, even if you don't use the other modes in this pedal, it's like it's worth it just for that, in my opinion.
They're plenty of bucks.
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Nice one.
let us know what you think of this pedal in the comments.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, all that stuff, all the stuff that you've already done.
Dislike
I'm sure.
and unsubscribe. That's what I'd do.
That's a challenge.
After this video.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.